my least favorite part about my favorite season, is the seasonal sicknesses that just make their rounds. I've been trying to avoid it, but the lurgy got me. My voice is so much better than it was, but it's still not great, so bear with me. I'm really sorry if my voice is super annoying in this video. I feel like I sound like a man, but we're gonna push through anyway because I have my autumn wish list to share with you guys, and just to give you guys some inspo for what I've seen this autumn, what I think would just be great to have in my possession. And I'm hoping you guys will share some of the things on your autumn wish list as well, and we can kind of just like inspire each other and share all the beautiful things that we have seen online, because let's be real, there's a lot. So without further ado, let's get into the wish list. Okay, I have my iPad over here that has everything on it, so I don't miss anything. But first and foremost, the number one thing on my autumn wish list is more jelly cats. Now, I got gifted for my birthday this year this little guy. I think he's called Bartholomew Bear with the robe, and is he not the like most precious thing ever? And I know this is like something to be very easily influenced by. Something about jelly cats, even though they are so ridiculously expensive for what they are, they will do it for me every time. They will do it for me every time. I have so many saved on Pinterest that I just see and I just fall in love with. They are the cutest things ever. I don't know what it is. You either get it or you don't. Especially the autumnal ones. Oh my god. My favorite one that I've ever seen is the Bartholomew Bear pumpkin one. And I was like, I'm gonna get him this year because I feel like I can swap him out like for the autumn with the pumpkin version, and then I can bring this guy back in like for winter because I just feel like the robe is the perfect vibe. And they retired him. I was gobsmacked, disgusted, outraged. I don't know why they did that. He looks so cute. I'm so jealous of everybody that's got one because I swear he's on like every Pinterest room picture I've ever seen. And the fact they don't do him anymore makes me so sad. But there are a couple others that I love the look of. Any of the autumn ones, like the acorn and the leaves and stuff, I think they're adorable. But I also love the baguette. I feel like so many people put them on their headboard and I feel like it would be so cute. The other thing is the bag charms. Tell me why they are so expensive. I actually looked. The little croissant I feel like is very popular to have as a bag charm. The actual small teddy type one is £20. Quite a lot for a cuddly toy. Tell me why the tiny little bag keychain is £25. Are you kidding? It's £5 more expensive than an actual like teddy. That's crazy. But you know I will, I will buy it. Like their business model, outstanding, 10 out of 10, because my god, you got me jelly cat, okay, you got me. And a lot of other people, I'm sure. Anyways, the next thing is the autumnal scented body washes from Philosophy. Now, I think that this is a line that you can get at Anthropologie. I do not have an Anthropologie anywhere near me, unfortunately, but the scents that look the best to me, and I have to basically go off looks and recommendations rather than smelling them for myself, which is a shame, but the cinnamon bun one, the French vanilla one, and the pumpkin icing one. Now, they all just sound like autumnal scents. I love like smelling like dessert in the autumn. I feel like there is no better thing. I love all the cozy, yummy, caramelly, sweet scents. I just feel like they'd be so cute, like sitting on a bath tray or a little shelf in the shower and stuff. I don't know, I just think they're so cute and I would love one. The next thing is something that I did try a few years ago and I loved, but I just like haven't repurchased it because I couldn't justify the price. But I feel like it's the perfect product for autumn, and it is the Fresh Brown Sugar Body Scrub. I was obsessed. I can't even tell you how obsessed I was with Fresh as a brand when I was younger. It was Kelsey Simone. If you guys ever watched Kelsey Simone on YouTube, you will know. She was like OG clean girl, okay? And she used a lot of Fresh's products and she put me on. I was obsessed with their products. I still am. I still love them. But the brown sugar body polish, I remember using that in the autumn a few years ago. Even now, I'm like thinking about the smell and it's so nostalgic to me. So I would love to pick up a pot of that for this season. I feel like it would just, oh, it would be yummy. I don't know. It's on my wish list. Do they sell it at Sephora? They definitely sell it at like Space NK and stuff like that, but I'm not too sure. I will link all the products I'm mentioning in this video so you can check them all out in the description. Piggybacking off that, the Lush Sticky Dates line, the body spray and body wash. There used to be a Lush in the town centre right by my house, and I swear I did not appreciate it until it was gone. And now the nearest Lush is ages away. So I feel like it's gonna have to be an online order, but it will happen because it smells so good. And like I said, smelling like dessert in the autumn is the best thing in the world to me. And so I would definitely want to pick up a few of their products, especially for this season. I just feel like if there's any season to embrace all the sticky caramelly vibes, it's this one. The next thing I have on my list is the Dior Backstage eyeshadow palette, and I believe it's in the 002 Essentials. This is the most gorgeous eyeshadow palette I've ever seen in my whole life. I saw it like on a Pinterest shuffles. You know when they do like the little collages? I love those. I saw it and it was just like autumn in an eyeshadow palette. It looked beautiful. And I've heard really great things about their eyeshadows as well. So whether or not that purchase will happen, because it's £36, and as far as makeup palettes go, that's not too bad, but it's the size. It's not Louis Vuitton. If you guys have heard that scandal going on with the little 4 eyeshadow palettes at £100+. I couldn't even tell you how expensive they are. Ridiculously expensive. You get a decent amount of like shades in it, and I think it's a pretty decent size, but it's one of those things, it's like, is it a want or is it a need? It is more of a want, definitely. I don't tend to wear eyeshadow that much anyway, so it would be something that I only used on special occasions. I feel like it'd just be so cute for like pictures and stuff. So yeah, she's on the wish list. We'll see if it happens, we'll see. Okay, I think this is the kind of the last product in this unintentional body care, makeup, skincare section, and it is the Maison Margiela, I think that's how you say the brand name, I'm sorry if I butchered that, perfumes in either Autumn War or the Jazz Club. Now I have smelt both of these. A few years ago for my birthday, my mom got me like the little tester set that had like all the fragrances in like the little minis, and I remember absolutely adoring the Autumn Walks and the Jazz Club. I love a musky, warm scent, especially in the autumn time. Like I said, Autumn Walks. What better perfume to wear in this season than a perfume with the season's name on it? I would love to pick one up for like my seasonal scent this year, because I have been wearing a lot of my Dossier perfumes, but I chose those in the summer. Not only am I nearly out, I feel like I could do with getting like a more autumnal scent. So that might happen. That one is pretty high up on my wish list. This next one is low-key like a silly one because it's one that I could so easily get, but I just haven't. Well, I say that. It's the Monin Pumpkin Spice Syrup. Now, one would think you could just walk into a grocery store and pick it out. Tell me why every grocery store I have been to over the past few weeks doesn't have it. They have the vanilla one, they have the caramel one, they have a pistachio one. They don't have the pumpkin spice one. And I've seen it on Amazon and I'm like so tempted to order it, but it's so expensive from Amazon. The Monin syrups in the stores are so much cheaper. So I've just kind of kept hoping that they'll bring it out, and they haven't. So I think I might have to just bite the bullet and get them off Amazon, because I love a pumpkin spice latte. 10 out of 10, that is my fall drink of choice. But this year specifically, I have really got into matcha over coffee. And I went to my favorite coffee shop the other day, and that is Coffee No. 1. If you have a Coffee No. 1 near you, do not sleep on it. They do amazing drinks, foods, pastries, you name it. The vibes in them are always just the best. And they had on their board a pumpkin spice matcha. Oh, someone's ringing the doorbell. Hang on, be right back. Oh, we're back. These are something you guys will see in my next video, which is my decorating video, because I'm so late to decorating for autumn this year because I've been ill and just life has been busy, but I'm very excited. Let's put her to the side for the moment and we can unbox her in the next video. Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Yes, the matcha. So they had a pumpkin spice matcha on the board. Now, I have never come across a pumpkin spice matcha before. I'm sure you could like order one from Starbucks, but they never advertised it as a drink. And I was a little bit iffy on how those two flavors were gonna go together. When I tell you, it was delicious. Oh, it was 10 out of 10. If you've never tried a pumpkin spice matcha, please do it. Delicious. It went so well together. It was like warm and cozy but refreshing. I don't know, it was everything I loved. And I haven't stopped thinking about it, and I might have to go get one after I film this video because now I can't stop thinking about a pumpkin spice matcha. I really want to get some pumpkin spice syrup so I can make one at home. So I haven't got to go out to a coffee shop and spend a fortune when I could make one myself. So that is gonna happen, whether or not I have to sell a kidney to get it off Amazon, or hopefully they end up stocking it in the store. Sorry if the lighting changed, the sun doesn't know what it's doing. Anyways, next thing is a bit of a decor piece, and it is like one of those chunky hand knitted throws. I've thought about getting the wool and doing it myself, but I'm such a perfectionist. I feel like I'm gonna end up doing it and then one stitch is gonna be looser than all the rest and I'm gonna have to undo it and do it all again. There's just so much potential for it to go wrong. I don't know if I can justify the time commitment, but I think they're so cute and I don't have a throw for this bed, and I think that something like that would just be the cutest thing to like cozy up with in the autumn, and I feel like it's something that I can carry across into the winter months as well. I've seen a few, but I'm a little bit hesitant on the colour because on the one hand, sorry, let me just sit up properly. On the one hand, having a white one to match the white bedding would be cool, but then you risk getting one that's like white but not the same white, and then it ends up making either the bedding or the throw look a bit like off and yellowy. So then I'm like, maybe I get like a beige one, because you can't go wrong with beige, apparently. And I feel like that might be a good option. I have another set of bedding that's more beigey, and is it gonna clash if it's not the same color? And so I'm like, do I go for a darker one? But then, I don't know, I'm so in two minds about it. That's the reason why I haven't pulled the trigger on getting one, because I genuinely don't know what color to get. So let me know if you have any advice on what color you think I should get. Next thing is some blue light glasses, and not for the reason that you think. So, I mean, don't be wrong, do blue light glasses work? I don't know, to be honest with you. There are so many conflicting studies that some say they do, some people's like own personal experience, they say that they have like a very positive reaction to having blue light glasses. They don't get headaches when they're on their devices and stuff like that, and for somebody like me that works on screens all day, maybe that would be beneficial for me to wear. But I've just heard so many other conflicting things that like they're not necessary, and I don't personally wear glasses anyway. So for that reason, I've never kind of pulled the trigger on buying any blue light glasses. But in the summer, hang on a second, I'll show you. I am forever putting sunglasses on my head. Like, if I don't have time to do my hair and like style my like face framing pieces, I will just stick a pair of sunglasses on. And in the winter, when it's dark more than it's light, I look like a numpty walking around with sunglasses when it's flipping pissing it down, hailing, storming, snowing. So I thought if I get blue light glasses, then I can wear them on my head without looking like some sort of numpty wearing sunglasses when the sun is nowhere to be seen. And so I took the thumbnail of this video with these on. These are my mom's glasses, and I can't see you right now. Everything is so blurry. No offense, mom, if you're seeing this, you're blind, because Jesus Christ. But I feel like they're cute, and then I just feel like to be able to stick them on my head just to nip out without having to worry about styling my hair, that would just be great. So really it's more of a hair accessory than it is functional glasses. Next is some brown Converse. I'm a Converse girly through and through. I have so many pairs and have had so many pairs throughout my life, but I've never owned a brown pair, and I feel like I have so much brown in my wardrobe at this point. What am I doing? I need to get one. I need to get a pair because I just feel like they would go with so many outfits, especially now like the 2009 Pretty Little Liars autumn downtown girl aesthetic is kind of taking off and like is quite prominent this year. What better time than to get a pair of brown Converse. Piggybacking off that, a Rory Gilmore sweater. Now, there are a few I have seen. One is on Alfric Eden. I feel like that is the one that is seen the most across Pinterest. I actually have that sweater, but in the burgundy, because when I was looking to order it at the time, the beige one was completely sold out because it looks like the Rory Gilmore one. And I love the burgundy one. It's such a cozy, warm sweater. I got it last year, wore it to death. I've already worn it this year. I love it. So I feel like having it in the beige would just be great. But I have seen a couple of other similar sort of ones. I know H&M have one, New Look has one. I've even seen one in Primark. That is definitely something I have my eye on because I don't have a beige jumper. I don't know how I have an autumn wardrobe without a beige jumper. I basically don't. It's falling apart. I need to get one. So, 2 more items in the clothing section. I didn't intentionally categorize this. This is how I've written it in my Notion little wish list section. So I must have had like each thing on the brain because it has very like clear sections to it without me intentionally trying to do that. But the next thing is a pea coat. I again haven't decided what color. I'm in two minds. Black I feel like would go with the most, but then I feel like I already have quite a few black coats and black jackets. Brown would probably be a good one to go for, but then also maybe a beigey one. I've seen a cute My phone just buzzed, sorry, it scared me. I've seen a few cute, like not gingham, but like checked ones. I don't know, like I said, I feel like I'll know it when I see it. And so I might have to just go and do a bit of like autumn browsing and see if one jumps out to me, because I know they're super popular this year, so I know there'll be a bunch in the stores, but I haven't quite decided on which one yet. I just love like the high neck button up situation. I just think it's so cute. So the last thing in the clothing section is something that is on my wish list and has been on my wish list for years, but will likely never happen. And it is the American Eagle. I know, it's already not starting off great, is it? The American Eagle, like Snoopy pajamas. They don't do them in England. They don't ship to England, as far as I know. I've looked, and I've had to resign myself to the fact that they will forever have a place on my autumn wish list, because they'll never be removed, because I will likely never get them, because unless I somehow manage to go on a trip to America in the autumn and come across them, that is the only way I'm gonna be able to get my hands on them. Everyone has them, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Maybe it's one of those stupid things that I'm just influenced because I see so much, but I have not been able to find a good pair of autumn pajamas. I feel like they have so many around like Christmas time and stuff, but autumn, they never seem to have any that are like cute, in your face, autumnal pajamas. And all the cozy girls have them, and I feel like I'm missing out. And I would just love some cute little pajamas with Snoopy's face on and little pumpkins. But alas, I don't think that'll happen. And maybe it shouldn't. Maybe it's for the best, because it's American Eagle. And yeah, if you know, you know. And the last section, which I'm just noticing now, is accessories. Again, didn't plan that. That just happened. But anywho, the first thing on the accessories list is a pair of burgundy shoes. And that sounds vague, I know, because there are a couple that I would like. First pair is a pair of burgundy boots. I feel like that would just be dark red burgundy boots with black or grey. Oh, I love any outfit like that. Oh, I just feel like I'd wear them to death. And then the other thing is some like burgundy, either Mary Janes or like flat ballet pump type situations. I have seen so many outfits with them, especially with like jeans. I just think they look so cute. And I have a thing about like dark wash denim and like burgundy, like maroon red type situation. Those two colors together for some reason, I am obsessed with. I love them. I just think that they scream autumn. So I have my eyes peeled. I feel like TK Maxx is going to be my best bet. So again, one or the other, or maybe both, we'll see. Definitely on my wish list this year. Next is an autumnal phone case. I've just had this pink one on forever. I got it off Amazon. It's starting to break at the sides, and I've seen some really cute autumnal ones. I feel like Casetify is probably going to be the one company to go with. Casetify or Burger. I feel like them two I've seen some really cute ones from. So they are on my radar. I need to have a look, but I definitely would like to switch this out, because don't get me wrong, I love the pink. I think it's cute and it's girly, but especially when my room and stuff is all autumnal and my clothing's are all browns and oranges and burgundies and such, I feel like having a phone case that has got those colours incorporated will just make me look more put together and like have my phone match my outfit. What makes a person more put together than their phone case matching their outfit? I don't know, nothing. Definitely want to switch her out for an autumnal one. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I've seen so many cute ones, I just can't decide. So we'll see, but I feel like burgundy would be cute. My nails are burgundy right now. I feel like that on a phone case, that might be the way to go. And last but not least is a crazy one, because it's just an expense I could not fathom putting myself through at the moment, but it's another thing that I have been wanting for years, and that is a Polene bag. I don't know what the specific style is called. I feel like I did know at one point, and then I've just let it go from my brain because it's probably never gonna happen. But the amount of outfits I see with this bag that just looks stunning. And again, I know it's not one of those things that I was influenced on, because I have just years I have seen that bag. Since the first time I saw it, I was like, that bag is beautiful, I need to have it. And even now, years later, still feeling that way about the bag. So it's a shame, really. I haven't managed to find a good dupe. I've tried a few off Amazon. They were terrible. They went back. I know there's a couple of different ones out there that are a little bit more affordable, but are still expensive. You get what you pay for, don't you? And I know that. And like I say, it would be a bag that I would use every day religiously, forever and ever, until it fell apart. But is it JWPI? I think that's the name of the brand. I don't know if that's how you say it, that's just how you spell it. I'll put them on screen, of course. They've got some really cute ones, and I think they're in a little bit more of an affordable price range. Slightly, minusculely. But I also have seen H&M has some really cute bags. I just feel like a good autumnal brown bag, one that I can fit my laptop in, that I can take to the coffee shop to get my pumpkin spice matcha when I'm doing my editing or answering emails. I feel like that would just be great. It could be the Polene one, it'll be the Polene one, but we'll see. If you have a good dupe or a good autumnal bag that has a similar sort of vibe, let me know, because yeah. And that is everything. I had so much fun filming this for you guys. It's just so fun to chat with you guys about all things autumn and all the little things that I've seen. Like I said, not everything on this list is gonna happen. That's why it's a wish list and not a it's gonna happen list. But it's just fun, isn't it? It's just a bit of fun. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your autumn wish list picks, pieces you have your eye on, things you've seen. I love watching autumn wish list videos. I love reading autumn wish lists and people's wants for this season. I don't know, just love them. So please let me know down below what you guys have your eyes on this season. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you around here. Comment this emoji if you made it to this point in the video to let me know that you hung around, and I will see you in the next one with hopefully a full voice. Bye!